ating muling nagwagayway, mga manggagawa ang siyang dahilan, namamahal at namumuhunan, nagtutulungan upang magtagumpay.
Pag-unlad natin ang ating tugon, pangkabuhayan dapat isulong, kababayan kong handang tumulong, ngayong bukas at habang panahon. Tayo ay isa sa diwa at gawa, laging sa isip itong ating bansa. Tayo'y magkaisa sa diwa at gawa, laging sa isip itong ating bansa. Maglilingkod at tatanggol, lumilipad ang panahon. Tayo'y magkaisa sa diwa at gawa, laging sa isip itong ating bansa. Tayo'y magkaisa sa diwa at gawa, laging sa isip itong ating bansa.
Good morning, mga anak.
Sa isip itong ating bansa.
Dearest Lord, teach me to be generous. Teach me to serve you as I should. To give and not to count the cost. To fight and not to heed the wounds. To toil and not to seek for rest. To labor and ask not for reward, save that of knowing that I do your most holy Dearest Lord, teach me to be generous. Teach me to serve you as I should. To give and not to count the cost. To fight and not to heed the wounds. To toil and not to seek for rest. To labor and ask not for reward, save that of knowing that I do your most holy will.
A safe and blessed morning to everyone. We hope all is well with you in this pandemic time. I am your moderator for today, Cecilia Aranez of the RTWPB-10. The Regional Tripartite Wages and Productivity Board 10, an attached agency of the Department of Labor and Employment, would like to welcome you all in our second session of the webinar series number 2, entitled Usapang 2Ps, Pasahod at Productivity. On pasahod or wages, we will apprise you on the latest issuance of the Domestic Worker Wage Order, and on productivity, we will be sharing with you our module on how to start and grow your online business. Okay, at this point, we would like to acknowledge our attendees, mainly from the private sector, composed of the employers, workers, and sectoral organizations.
Yes.
We encourage everyone to attentively listen while our speaker is presenting. Please do not disrupt, since we will be answering your questions during the open forum allotted in this session. And also, please be reminded that completion of the evaluation or feedback form is a requisite for the issuance of your electronic certificate, which will be emailed to you through the email address that you provided in the link. Your feedback will be valuable to us as it will help us to improve our webinar series in the future. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you and greet our speaker who celebrates her birthday today, Attorney Maria Vergel B. Walag, Board Secretary 6 of RTWPB-10. Happy birthday, Attorney, and you will take the floor. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, everyone. Today, we are pleased to welcome you all to our program. This is already the second session of the DOLE webinar series 2. So we would like again to thank you for your participations at our first rounds at our webinar series. Today, our program is dubbed as Usapang 2Ps. So 2Ps stands for Pasahod at Productivity. So ensure this is wages and productivity. This morning, the RTWPB will be giving important updates on wages, on the latest issuance of our Domestic Worker Wage Order, and also the wages updates and the jurisprudence development and the wages of our family drivers. And on the part of productivity, this is one of the modules which I myself personally will be glad to share it with you. The productivity portion will be talking about and how to grow and start your online business. So in the first session, Attorney Amor Candelio Baharla discussed about the rules of termination of labor cases. So simba ko kung na-terminate mo o mawad ang trabaho, this is reality, no? In this module, we will be learning a lot on saan na ito pag-discard and how we'll be able to earn by using our digital platform, not only in purchasing, kinaiban, as we all know, the buy and sell online, but also in selling and buying. So we will be learning some valuable tips later on the part of productivity. So dili na ko dugayon kay I still have, I think, 1 hour and 30 minutes to discuss and another 30 minutes allotted for the questions, for your questions, which ako i-answer later. So dili na to dugayon. So on wages, let me share my screen on that. Okay. Okay. So today on wages, we will give you important updates of our Domestic Worker Wage Order number RXDW02 effective January 1, 2020, just this year. So tagaan ka mo updates on this because the Regional Tripartite Wages and Productivity Board is mandated to fix not only the regional minimum wage in the private sector, in the private establishment, but the Well, under Republic Act 10361, we are also mandated to fix the wages of our domestic workers or kanang atong mga kasambahay or atong mga household workers. So recently, just this year, we issue a new wage order sa atong mga kasambahay. Kung natin mga kasambahay sa atong balay, this is a time to update them of the sa ilang mga wages, sa ilang mga rights, as well as ang ilang mga responsibilities. So moving on, the definition of kasambahay under RA Republic Act 10361 refers to any person engaged in domestic work within an employment relationship, whether on a live-in or live-out arrangement. So mao ni siya definition of what kasambahay or domestic worker is. The important point here is there must be a presence of employer-employer relationship, whether live-in or live-out, because increasingly sa among survey, we have an informal survey conducted 1 year ago. Sa atong survey, naka-increase na karon ang mga live-out arrangement of our domestic worker. Even though they are live-out, they are still considered a kasambahay as long as na sila employer relationship. So, the coverage of this includes our general house help, kanang all around, the yaya, we have the cook, the gardener, the laundry person, and lastly, this is a catch-all provision of person who regularly performs domestic work in one household on occupational basis. So any person nga gi-perform to, the keyword there is regular. So, however, those person who performs occasional or sporadic domestic work is not considered as kasambahay. But mangutana mo, how frequent? Kinahanglan ba siya 3 times a week, once a month, once 3 times per quarter? So it depends now on how we evaluate sa iya. So the law actually does not provide that frequency, no? Ay tanawon mo na siya sa case-to-case basis kung unsa siya ka-regular or unsa siya ka-infrequent nga. We have to evaluate that on the case-to-case, and we have also to consider other what we call this indicators kung ma-fall ba na siya sa atong definition usa ka kasambahay. Then, the law also provide expressly kung kinsa ang not covered o dili covered. The first one is the service providers, the internet, cable, telephone service providers who occasionally perform a job they are not covered. Second, family drivers. I want to emphasize updates on family drivers because it's very important. In 2017, NWPC issued resolution number 1, series of 2017, stating that the wage of our family drivers, since they are already excluded sa kasambahay, are covered by the minimum wage prescribed in the private sector. So pasabot itong atong regular minimum wage ang mo cover sa atong family driver. But I want to update you that on the recent jurisprudence on a case decided by the Supreme Court in 2019, particularly in the case of Atienza versus Zalota, the Supreme Court categorically stated that the rights of our family driver is governed by the contractual arrangement between the family driver and the household for which the family driver is working. So pasabot din ha, nga ang wage nato sa atong family drivers is pwede siya mo below or above the minimum. Dili na siya necessary nga ang ilang wage musunod sa wage prescribed in the private sector. So governed na karon the rights of the family drivers again is governed by the civil code, not governed by the labor court, not also governed by the kasambahay, but governed by the civil code. So kung mangutana mo, pila di ang ngayon is sweldo sa family drivers karon? Well, it states sa maong decision, it states contractual arrangement. So, pinaagi sa sabot na nakaroon the household and the family driver kung how much. Not necessarily nga mo, sa tawag mo, sunod mo sa minimum wage. Well, kung muhatag ang household employer over and above the minimum wage that is favorable to family drivers, then that is okay. Pero kung muhatag siya below the minimum wage, still wala sila violation because it's still covered by the contractual arrangement. So, mangutana mo, are the family drivers, napa sila na governed by the SIL, service incentive leave, by the holiday pay, or 13-month pay or night shift differentials. The court categorically stated in that decision that they are no longer covered, or they are not covered actually by the benefits katong mga SIL holiday pay night shift differential. So dili covered because the rule ba yan niya nga dili siya covered by the labor code, not by the kasambahay law, but by the civil code. However, if the employer wants to give under the contract, gusto niya hatagag SIL, gusto niya hatagag o mga privilege like mga SS, HDMF, PhilHealth, then why not? Because it is now covered by the contractual arrangement. That is very important updates on the wage of our family drivers. Moving on, the third one also not covered is children under the foster family arrangement. We want to emphasize on this because kung sometimes mingon tangan natin mga bata nagpuyo sa ato kana nga mga bata kita foster parent pa, but technically speaking and strictly speaking, kung maingon kag foster parent, kinahanglan ka na ay authority from the DSWD because this foster family arrangement must follow the requirements under the Foster Care Act of 2012, in which under the guidelines ang naay authority nga mag-issue sa imong foster family placement authority is ang DSWD. So, dili lang kay makapuyo pag bata sa inyong balay nga imong pagumangkon and you claim to be a foster parent of that child. So, dili siya nga there must be an authority coming from DSWD kung naka-foster family arrangement. Dili na to siya i-construed as just an ordinary foster family na nakapuyo sa inyo, but there must be an authority coming from DSWD. The fourth one, not covered. Person who performs occasionally. So, kabaliktaran niya siya sa first, or sporadically and not on occupational basis. This is a very broad provision. So, how occasional or sporadic is not really stated in the law. However, there are instances like, for example, imong garden, na ay regular na construction worker din gusto ka sa imong garden nga ipa-landscape. Then pa-landscape din ha. So occasional naman na siya. It's because it's not regular. Kana siya pwede siya ma-cover na dili siya kasambahay. For example, nakoy nurse, So sa iyang day off is gabibisit siya. So kana na po niya time nag-perform siya work sa imong, dili po siya matawag ni mugyaya. So dili po siya matawag babysitter. And kana nga person is dili siya matawag na kasambahay. So kini nga provision, it must be evaluated on a case-to-case basis. Okay, so it supposes also that there is no employer-employee relationship. If you perform work that is occasional or sporadic and not on occupational basis. Okay, we go now to the wage. As mentioned earlier, effective just this year, the first day of January, the wage board released wage order number RXDW02. Actually, this is already the second wage order, granting an increase of 1,000 pesos. Previously, the wage order of the minimum wage rates of our kasambahay was 3,000 for cities and first-class municipalities. So, atong cities din Cagayan de Oro, El Salvador, Hingoog, Balay, Valencia, Iligan, Oroquieta, Uzamis, and Tangog City. And the first-class municipalities, we have only few. We have Claveria, Cabuluan, the first-class municipalities, in Bukidnon, Don Carlos, and Pasogon, Kitao-Tao, Lantapan, Libuna, Manila, Portage, Mora, Magpangantukan, Quezon, San Fernando, and Calacan. And for the Lanao del Norte, we have first-class municipality of Lala. In Camiguin, wala tayo first-class municipality. So nag-increase siya 1,000. Karon, the monthly minimum wage rates of our kasambahay in the region is 4,000 for cities and first-class municipalities. So all other areas na dili first-class municipalities and are not also cities, all other areas not mentioned, ang ilang minimum wage rates for our kasambahay is 3,000 pesos. So same ang increase nila, 1,000 pesos. Pero as we all know ka mga kasambahay, daghan na ka-receive din and above sa atong prescribed na minimum monthly rate. Then other mandatory benefits for kasambahay is we have a daily rest period of 8 hours. weekly rest period. So 1 day a week din siya. Then 5 days annual SIL with pay for those kasambahay also who have rendered intermittent or broken service for at least 1 year. Entitled also to 13-month pay, SSS, PhilHealth, and pag-ibig benefits just like the ordinary workers. How about the premium contribution? So kano sa na po sila ipa-register sa PhilHealth, SS, or pag-ibig? Under the law, it says that 1 month from employment, ipa-register na nato sila. And as to the payment of our premium contributions, if the monthly wage is less than 5,000 pesos, the employer will pay all the premium contributions. And if the monthly wage of our kasambahay is 5,000 or more, so niabot na sila dako-dako nilang sweldo, then our kasambahay will pay his or her share in the premium contribution. So nanas like share if the salary is above 5,000. Okay, I think that's all the updates on kasambahay. So we'll be entertaining more questions coming. If you have, nakoy mga things na wala na discuss on this, so nakoy time on yet to discuss or to answer your questions relative to the wages of our domestic workers and family drivers, if any there are questions. So now we'll go moving on sa atong second part, which is I myself also is very interested to learn about this module on how to start and grow your online business. Because we are not prohibited to have or to engage in online business as long as naa siya sa atong free nga time during weekend or after working hours. Okay, today's objective is on starting and growing your online business. Our objective is to understand the different business models. So, unsa din ang mga online different business models. We will be learning a lot about this as we go forward to our discussion, and to know how to make online business more productive. As we all knew, tungod ating pandemic, no, pas ang atong pag-adapt sa digital economy, and even that, kining online business sa una, existing na ni siya. Many of mga workers na to actually, or uban mga freelancer are on this online business. But now we will be learning on some ways or tips on how we will be earning some income. Because sa flow of wealth, ingon sila, di ko nakapwede magsalit sa one source of wealth. Aside sa atong fixed na salary, napatay coming from another sources of income sa flow of wealth to sustain our different needs. So kini siya, dili na ingon nga, pwede na siya sa mga pang full-time. Kung naiuban yun nga walay work, full-time yun sila ga online. Pero however, for those individuals and business owners who want to engage in online business part-time, pwede ko na po siya buhaton. Okay? Going online can improve productivity. So in the first slide, no, today, do you agree that if you go online, you can improve productivity? Because there are things na mas-save na to if we go online. Example is your time. Ang time nimo going online, no, this time, not just only in buying or purchasing your needs, our largest na mga, what we call this online stores, but also going online through your business transactions, through your bills payment, can improve productivity because you don't have to queue, no? Hindi na mo kinahanglan maglinya o kulaton nga mag-pay. So, mangutana mo karon how we go online to pay your electronic, your bills, such as, for example, your electronic bills, no? As I knew, no, for Cagayan de Oro, Sipalco, you can pay the electric bills through GCash and BPI online and also through Land Bank. Another going online can improve your productivity. Also pa by online transactions, no? Example, gusto mo nga ito Palawan. Siyempre, magpadala mo kwarta. Magpadala mo kwarta nga ito sa mga LBC. Di ba? Hadlok ba yung akong panahon na to go out, na maglinya, na magsulat pa kag form. There are now mobile apps na you just can stay at home. Dili na kinahanglan nga mo gawas to go to Palawan and LBC. So that the mobile app you can download is coins.ph. So wala na siya na-appeal sa akong discussion, but I can share you the mobile app which I personally personally also use. So, dili na kamuha to sa Palawan. Kung mingon sila nga, okay, fund transfer, nasa lay bangko, magbayad ka sa imong mga utang, magbayad ka sa imong payment, you can also enroll on online banking. So, maka-transfer ka. For example, all other banks now can transfer the maximum amount of 50,000 to other banks by using the EnstaPay. Kanang EnstaPay that is regulated with the BSP, you can transfer real time. So, minimum bayaran nimo, others now, the fees are waived. Sa una, pag dili pa to waive ang fees, ang minimal payment for 50,000, uban mag-collect sila ang 50 pesos or uban 25 pesos depending on your bank. So, do you agree if you just stay at home, no? You can improve it because you can do a lot. Ang time sa pag-travel, sa paglinya, sa pagkulat, can improve your productivity. So, with the use of the mobile phones, we can utilize now going online. So, you can do a lot of things while being online. Okay? If you go online business, we'll see the operational cost, no? How about the rent and the utilities? The amount of work and the capital. So if you go to online business, unsa may kailangan nato pag mag-online business? Do we need to have a physical store na mag-rent? You have physical store, dili na kinahanglan because kung online business, you can save already the rent. Kaya pili naman ka sa balay. All you need to do is to have a computer and strong internet connection. So, ang utilities and bills, kung nag-rent ka sa imong balay, mauna to siya. Dili na ka mag-rent of another business entity. The capital, of course, di siya require of too much capital because you don't need to build a physical store, a building. So, ang capital nimo very minimal cost. And the time spent, di hago kay na ka makasbalay. You need to go out na maglakaw yun ka. All you need to do is you have your internet and you can work. Kung the amount of work done. So, ang amount of work easy na siya because it depends, the amount of work actually is, it depends on what kind of online business or on what kind of online job na imong gisudlan. Kaya na may uban ka the ventures nila sa gatawag na engine optimization. The uban ko, the online teaching. Na ko'y uban ka ron, ilang kanang medical sa tawag na kanang magkuan o transcribe ang mga medical terms. Actually, ang amount of work and amount of time, ang ilahang time, di na din sila follow of 8 hours in a day. Pwede sila grave shift, gapang gabi. So, maybe the amount of work will be voluminous, but you can manage it because dili na ka kinahanglan maglakaw. How about the sales and income, no? If you have a physical store sa mga malls, di ba nakaka-take time na mag-open ang mall? Like, mag-open na sila 10, like early kayo sila, 10 to 7, 10 to 6, or before 10 to 9. But if you have an online business, if you sell online, actually, you're open 24/7. Isa gabi na ka-account, if ever mag-order sila sa inyo, if you have a store online, you are still open and you can reply to them. Then, how about wider market with the use of digital platforms, no? As we all know, we have 3 biggest stores in the country. We have the Shopee, the Lazada, and the Zalora. In this platform, pwede ka dito na ay portion, not only to sell, but na kay portion that you can start selling. So, wider and coverage. Because dako ang coverage, that's whole Philippines, pwede maka-order. And even China, actually in Lazada, na siya'y Taobao nga store. Ang mga Chinese, di ba, natay mga overseas sellers, makapalita sa ilaha. At the same time, vice versa. Pag naanataan ka sa Shopee, the overseas, gihapon, pili yapon sila makabay sa. So if they are using the app, so vice versa. And the profit, of course, kung natay sales, nakay profit, less man ang expenses, so expected to have a bigger revenue sa imong profit. What else? The advantages, quality of products and services. Of course, kung imong tindahan, you have personalized offers. Sometimes, if nakay customer mag-buy sa imo, uban, they will give freebies. So, nasa mga freebies na ipanghatag. Or even ang others, maghatag sila mga coupons, mag-thank you note, then maghatag sila coupon for the next purchase. You can have that personalized offers to your customers. Also, the quality of products specifications are indicated. It is very important when we sell our products online that honest as ang specifications as to the sizes. It is because once na magpalit sila, then kung makita nilang product, di ba, reality versus expectations, they will write a bad review or not so good reviews in a product, then it will affect your rating. And eventually, kung pangit ang rating sa inyong store, other persons na mag-buy, they will browse, of course, the products and the review. Kung di maayo ang review or ang quality sa inyong product, pwede di na sila magpalit. So it's very important to be honest in our specifications. And kay kung imong gibutang lugar sa imuha, example, nagpalit ka, UV lamp, yan, with HEPA filter, with naana ba ito siya honest specification, pag abot sa imuhang gibutang dito sa online din, napalit nila. So, na-aslay bad review din, it will affect your rating and eventually your sales. Multiplier effects, okay? Kung ma-online business dito, natin yung multiplier effects, kaya muda ko naman ang online business. So, kung sa multiplier effects, you need now to hire. Example, primero, napakaginagmay ng mga products, but eventually nagkadako ka. Kung sa multiplier effect, no, ang imong suppliers, logistics and resellers, kaya kung dako na kadaghan na ang mga gusto mag-buy sa imo again, mag-resell, then kung mag-pack sa imong products, ano, mag-engage na po ka, no, you generate employment. Kaya kung sa una, gamay pa ka, makaya ka nimo nga ikaw lang. But eventually, as your business grow, magkaanam na kung kadaghan ang demand, you need to employ others. So, employment generation, na po mag-employ na po kag others to help your online business. Okay? What are the advantages of selling online? So, unsa jud ang advantages of selling online? We will be talking about kung mamaligya ka online. The first advantage is lockdown pandemic proof. Kung mutuo mo din ha, kay kung ato mga physical store din ha, mag-order ang government to have a stricter quarantine, like maghimo sila enhanced community quarantine in Manila, masira ang tindahan nimo. Okay? So, walay halin. However, if you sell online, lockdown pandemic proof, you're still operating because virtual na na imong store as long as you have that internet shop. Okay? So, even though nga ang mga regulations sa mga physical store got closed, you are still operating because online business is lockdown pandemic proof. Another advantage, work from home. Okay, so kinahanglan mo dyan sa balay if you have an online business. You need not go to a physical store to work. So, if napata sa balay, dili man siguro 24 hours na nagkatubang ka sa computer, you can still do another task kung naa ka sa balay. Makapang-review pa ka, laba pa ka. So, at the same time, especially kung sa cellphone lang mo gina-check ang imuhang business, so daghan yung productive na things na mabuhat ko. Safe shopping option. Safe shop because devoid siya of any physical contact with the customers, except lang if the product, of course, na ang style sa uban is the store, kaya mga dagko nga store, you have to deliver your product to that store. I-drop na to sa ilang warehouse. Kaya uban, kana nga mga store, they have to pack that item. So kung makakita ba yan sa unang, the order was fulfilled by the Lazada warehouse or was fulfilled by the Shopee operator. So possible the seller only drops the item to the warehouse and the warehouse will pack the items. And the items, the warehouse will deliver it or to the consumer or to the buyer. But naasay uban, no, nga ang mga seller mismo sa ila sila ang mag-pack spread. Okay? Sila ang mag-pack, i-pick up lang sa mga courier and the courier will have it delivered. So depende sa inyong arrangement. Use of productivity digital tools. So, as we all know, kikinahanglan ng internet connection. Inhit, so na ito pag-check kung na ay nag-order sa tuha. So, gamit ang kusog ng internet connection. Kaya kung kaputol-putol, example, duha ka kaadlaw or tulo wala internet. Just for example, di na order sa imo. Example, the store will notify you that someone orders you and you need to ship it within 3 days. Kunya ika-4th day na nimo siya nakita, wala na nimo siya na-ship. So what will happen? The order, some system, no? The order will be canceled automatically by the system for failure of the seller to ship on time. So that's the advantage Another time management. You can manage your time kung na online business. Depende sa imong time na i-allot for this. So these are just several advantages of setting up an online business. So mayroon man nga, wala man po may product could sell online. So not just this, because later on, we will be discussing about how to earn even though you don't have a product. Kung wala kay product, hindi ka gusto mamaligya, okay lang. But you can still earn by a way of promoting other person's products and services through affiliate marketing, which will be discussed later. So na by online question, no? I'm not sure if you can this because this is not kung ano siya sa presentation. You can type in your answer at the chat box because dili man ninyo maklik ni yes or no din. So this is I'll be discussing it later. So also results of the online question. The first question is, do you think now is the good time to sell online? So duha na siya papilian, yes or no. So please key in your answers on the chat box para ma-discuss na po kung daghan ba dyan nag-agree na kakon mga panahon na a good time to sell online. Okay? We will get back to the answers later on this. Okay. Millions of potential customers are online. Do you believe that? Kining mga namati sa ako karon. Kamo ba na ba mo experience nga mag-buy or mag-sell online? Because millions, no, pila ba ang internet? Our population in the Philippines is around 100 million, more or less, no? Anak nga mga tao, but pila anak ka millions are now using the internet. So more than half, I believe, no? I think that they are using the internet as a digital platform. So you can find millions of potential customers online. Okay, ingon di ayo, there are 700 million internet users in the Philippines as of January. So katong atong population nga hindi ko masayop na mga 110 million na ka Pilipinas, more than half, 73 na ang atong internet users. Kini 73 mo na siya is a market na din tampuha sa ila kung ato silang mga potential na mga customers. So, and 76% of the internet users purchase a product online. This is from Digital 2020 report. So, imagine na, pila 73 million, pila man ang 76% of that. It times na nato. So, kung ang katunga sa 73, it's around 30, pila man 38. So, roughly around, pila man 76% of 70 million. So, around mga 60 plus, no? Nga nag-purchase sa product online because of the development of the digital commerce, the digital economy now, and even there's a proposed law na ginapax ng atong mga digital na mga what we call mga sellers because daghan na taan. I myself also is what we call internet na pod kong buyer. So I use several platforms depending on the product that I use. It's that I use and I purchase because ako nakita kung mag-purchase ko online, it is much cheaper. Kaya maka-sale sila sometimes up to 50%, even including ang shipping fee bayaran, barato lang gihapon. But I nanaman ko yung mga stores, then I usually go to a mall or official flagship store. Dito ko ma-purchase because I can assure and guarantee that the products are authentic. Around 55 million 480 ang mga internet users that purchase your product online. So ingani na takadaghan ka o appeal na ko din or even ka mo viewing online. More people are buying online during the pandemic in the Philippines. That's according to Statista 2000. So in relation also to this, the BSP reported na gikan sa March paingon sa May ang mga digital or transactions karon sa panahon sa pandemic because we are utilizing contactless as much as possible. Nga dili tayo nga mag-go out but can use the digital platform mas nagdaghan karon during the pandemic kaysa before. Mas daghan ang surge sa nag-register sa mga accounts online. Kaysa una, siguro ang mga tao wala kayo pakialam kay mahadlok sila sa online because nabaya ko yung risk, risk of being hacked ang inyong account na mawala. So mahadlok ka. But now, tungkol sa pandemic, mapugos tayo to trust the system. Because we believe also the system kung na mga glitches at na ma-fix na po. So, according to BSP, almost double ang digital transactions. And for buying online during the pandemic in the Philippines, that also nag-double. So, daghan lang ta magpilian ka kung we can even go abroad, like yung mga Amazon, the national, Alibaba. Makita na nako if di ka gusto mag-buy from domestic stores, we have also international stores online. So, more on a purchase online, around mga 41%. Less purchase, gamay na sila, around mga 20. Naapoy uban din, do not make purchases online. Why? It's because ang ilang reason they don't make purchases online kaya magili sila mosalig sa mga products that they're being sold online. Example, kada ilang gitanaw nga gwapo or sinina baka ha, ipag-abot ang pangit, dili maigo. So mga specifications also, pagdala sa picture kay ma-enhance digitally ang picture, pag-abot sa actual is pangit di ay. So napoy ba mga tao nga legit sila ganahan to buy online. They prefer to buy sa mga physical stores. So atong pangutano what do Pinoys buy online? So unsa dili ato mga pamalit online? Apila tingali ko ani The first one, personal groceries. So gabay ba mo ani? Kinsa man mga gabay mo mga sabon, mga shampoo. Apil sa atong mga personal groceries. Gabay ko. Personal groceries, especially for child care. Kaya atong Johnson's, for example, Johnson's & Johnson's, they sell cheaper, But for soap or mga laundry, daghan yapon sila because naana na ang mga online stores. Ato mga big retailer stores like P&G and Unilever, actually, they are now going online. You can see them in Lazada and also in Shopee. Cleaning supplies, mga disinfectant, mga sabon, mga alcohol, mga napayuban na kanang mga sa bathroom na cleaning supplies. So, mauna yung pamalit guys. So, based on the survey, personal groceries, cleaning supplies, okay? 63% sa mga cleaning supplies, 93%, so mas daghan siya ang kabay ng mga personal grocery. Next to that, cleaning supply. And the next one, alcohol. So, with the surge of alcohol, as we all knew, because of this pandemic, nag-buy alcohol. Online kanya kahit time, naka-number ninyo sa physical store, halos nagkahawat-hawat ang alcohol. Then, kung purchase ka alcohol in limited quantities, then ang uban, mangita sila way on how to purchase online. Another, what are the products? Personal care. So, personal care, apil na din yung mga pagguwapa na to because sa personal care, for women, daghang mga bata to make up online. Sometimes gikan pa siya sa overseas, sa China usually, and even Korea. As you browse, they have that Korean market for personal care, mga pagwapa na to. Then another 58% nga ginabay bathroom supplies. So ang ako mga shampoo, ako mga sabon, they also buy it online. However, my personal experience for this bathroom supplies, dili kayo kapalit, it's because bugat siya. Kung bugat mangod siya, is mamahal ang iyang shipping fee. So, ang iyang shipping fee o ang price, kung ako i-total, is pareha na gihapon din na magpalit ko sa atong store. May lang sa atong store, kay direction na ako makuha. Well, sa ila, i-ship pa, dugay pa mo abot, and the price is the same. So, dili kayo buy for the bathroom supplies. Dili ko sa physical store. Clothes and apparel, Kini isa ni sa akong mga ginabay online ang clothes and apparel. Kini ibang clothes gihapon niya. Dili ko na ako maigo, but I do not return it. Kapuyan ko sa high. Then, depende sa seller because there are sellers like Zalora. Easy naman sa ila. If you don't like the color, you just return it back. Then, napadyo siya portion ito yung fill up na ano sa mo time, prefer niya because sa Zalora, very easy to return the items, but not for other stores. Based on my personal experience. So, napoy uban nga, okay na pwede na siya, madala, pwede ko pinakalihan, hindi ko ganahan. So, clothes, I also bought online. Fast food, okay. So, di ba, nakaroon, ang Food Panda is such our Grab food. So fast food. May nausahay nga wala tayo balon, makakapalit. So just easy sa phone. Pwede na ito mabuy online. Appliance. Okay, so still no. Pinoy buy appliance at around 29%. Appliance na akong na-buy online. Yeah, we have sandwich maker at home. So napalit na ko. Ay gamay naman na siya. Pero parang mga big appliance like, and also television. I also bought online appliance, TV and sandwich maker. But kanang mga ref or kanang mga aircon, they're also being sold online. But naluha ko personally sa to buy because kana sila baka madamage sila while in transit. Well, kung madamage sila while in transit, maproblema na po repair and how to make use of the warranty. It's because online siya. So, nagi po a risk when we buy appliance online. Mga small items, wala problema. Naana siya. Then, another, beauty products. That's different from personal care. So, daghan ng mga beauty products, especially akong na-check, no? Na yung mga bakato, sobra kabarato mga beauty products. But you have to check it first, kasi kaya ba naman kapaliha kung allergy or not sa mga beauty products that are being sold. Another, computer. Also, tungkol sa search karon sa online classes, they also bought computer. 24%. So, mauning ginapalit sa mga Pinoy online. Apil na ko niya. So, siguro ang ubanan na mga what we call nga namati karon, you also buy isa or duha ka mga items na nakalist din based on the survey. Okay, question number 2. Do you sell online now? Gusto ko makabalo, please can answer yes or no. Sa karon ba, daghan na ba karon ang mga namaligya online? Kung sa ko'y klase ng mga items na ilan ipamaligya. Okay? Okay. Now, we'll be learning about the different online model business. So, magtuon na ta karon kung namaligya mo, how to start earning online. Katong sa mga wala ka namaligya. Okay? Sa mga namaligya na, we will be discussing along the way on saan po natin strategy ninyo nga mo dagko ang inyong kita online. There are actually 3 ways to earn online. The first one is be affiliate marketer. Unsa ba kaning affiliate marketer? Unsa day iyang buhaton? Kinahanglan ba ning affiliate marketer kung mamaligya gid ni siya? Or not necessarily nga na siya product or mag-promote ka ba siya? So we'll be talking about affiliate marketing later. Another, you sell digital products online. Okay? So not the digital products, mga e-books. Okay? Daghang mga e-books na ipang baligya online kung dili na gyud ingon nga hardbound, but mga digital products online. Computer programs. There's also examples of mga digital products. So you sell digital or even physical products online. Another, okay, there are 3 ways, no? Affiliate marketer, sell digital products, and sell physical products online. So gining ko nga sell digital products, personally akong dili ba gini kaayo inyong because in the first place, dapat na atay product nga, example na kay e-book, na kay program, computer programmer ka for you to sell your digital products. But selling physical products, I believe, daghan na siya. Mas daghan ang sell of physical products rather than the digital products. Kaya ito pong i-check kung pwede po, dili taga-sell din, pwede po tamahimong affiliate marketer, so kung tanawon ka kung what are the ways to become an affiliate marketer. Okay, affiliate marketing. Are you familiar with this one? Ako po personally, no, when I read this module, hindi po ko familiar kung unsa na affiliate marketing. I only knew marketing, but affiliate, di mo ka na siya naka-attach. That's affiliate, di ba? Mo attach na siya. It is used online. So, kapag makabalo na ta kung unsa ang affiliate marketing. So, actually, affiliate marketing is promoting a product or services of another person. You earn commission. And mag-promote ka, you do not need to sell the product. It's only to promote the product or services of another person. So how marketing affiliate works. So in this illustration, an affiliate marketer promote a product or services on your website. Okay? Actually, may uban din, mahimo sila mga blogs, mga content So they write something on there, then they promote the product. Di ba usahay kung nasa product ng promote or even services. For example, na bakasyon ko sa kuan, I use Agoda Hotel, I stayed in this hotel. Then when you click the link, when the customer clicks the link, then that person yung nag-write ito nga content, magka-earn siya commission. Okay? Company, depende kay kung nag-sign up siya sa affiliate marketing, affiliate marketer ana nga company, matrace man na sa system na when a certain customer, even the customer dili magpalit, mag-click lang siya, then there is a commission for the affiliate marketer. So the customer clicks and convert, the commissions are tracked, then the company pays the affiliate a commission. So gusto mo mahimo affiliate marketer, so unsay buhaton to, kinahanglan ta mag-sign up, no? Pag-sign up og program with affiliate marketing, asa man ka ma-sign up, be? Okay, you need to sign up as an affiliate. Example lang ni ha, so we're giving you example sa Lazada. So, as you browse on the Lazada, daghang mga online na mga stores na nag-offer of affiliate marketing. Lazada is just one. Naagya ko na siya sa mga Agoda, sa mga Shopee, and all others. So, in this particular example, Lazada mo na among i-example dito. You sign as an affiliate. So, sa opening sa Lazada sa home, so makita ka dito, no? Kini nga option, affiliate program. You click that one. Okay? Tanaw na to kung sa mga requirements. You click the affiliate program. Okay. I-click na ninyong sign up. So, nakabutang nila, Lazada affiliate program. Earn extra income by partnering with Southeast Asia-based online shopping platform. Sign up. So, they will be requiring you to sign up with some information kailan you require. Okay? Before you sign up, you need to prepare these documents for your application. The first one is you need to have a valid government-issued ID. So, naka-enumerate din mga passport, driver's license, field of assistance. Then, bank certificate. No, you need also to present a bank certificate certified by the bank branch manager that proves that you have an account with your bank. So, siguro ang bank certificate mo, wala man tingala sa required of income. Kailan sure, o i-authenticate lang nila that you have a valid account with a particular bank. BIR 2303, proof that your income activity is legitimate and registered with the Bureau of Internal Revenue. Kinahanglan mo ang inyong business is registered with the BIR and also with the DTI. But however, under sa DTI, katong very small yield na businesses did not to be registered sa ila. Kaya mo nas like capping as the income, kinahanglan ka ma-register. But for them sa Lazada, they require this. Your BIR 2303. Then, blank copy of the official receipt. So, kini ilang i-make sure the agent na you are doing a legitimate business because they require you to have a present a copy of your official receipt. No? Submit a scanned copy of your registered blank required. For corporation, certificate of incorporation required. This is issued by SEC. Napayuban, only partnership or DTI business registration if dili siya corporation. No? Bank certificate also for kining certificate of incorporation. This is for the juridical entity for a corporation, no? BIR and the blank. So, duha siya for individuals, katong isang na naka-mention, then also for companies, they also require the same documents before you sign up. So, kinahanglan dito kung mahimot ang affiliate is we have to prepare these documents before signing up. Let's say another tip, make sure that your account is public. You have a high number of followers, friends, and subscribers on social media, and high traffic websites. So the requiring affiliate advantage if you have this high number of followers and friends, because when you write something, kung mag-click sila, mahimo magudato sila potential customers. Kung naman if you are a public image or daghan kang followers, then kung naka-write up something, ila man dyan ka nang isunod, di ba? Kasunod ko din ga-follow ko ani. So, interested sila kung unsa itong imong ipanulat. So, being an affiliate marketer, requires sila nga daghan ang followers. So, this, dili ko pasabot kung gamay ang followers, na dili pwede, but this is an advantage, of course, kung daghan ka mga followers and friends in social media. Advertise, yeah. Affiliate marketing, you need to advertise the link in your page or website. Mali akong giingon nga, you have to write a blog, you have to write a story, you have to promote a product, and paste the link because they have to kita mo me and restaurant is the best restaurant in the city, then tagaan nila the link. Di ba ikaw mabasa ka, yun sa dito, nila bilang mag-search ka sa mga recommendations, ang hinga place, where to go, doon naman dyan sila yung mga links. So you need to advertise the link in your page or in your website. So by the time the customers click the link, you earn a certain commission. Okay? Someone clicks on the link to buy. Nakoy uban is not only buying but only by clicking because it's either promotion or buying the product. They can earn commission. Pero gamay na siguro ang commission sa pag-click lang sa promotion. But as to the specific amount sa commission, magdepende na siya karang sa imuhang sa tawag danahang sa principal, of course, kung pila nila ihatag sa iyo. Then you get paid. So, imong tanaw, it's as simple as that, but we need to work it out. Ikinahanglan po ang time ng himong ang affiliate marketer. Ikinahanglan kini dyan, just the steps on how to sign up. Pero kung mahimo na ka, on how to sustain your income, kinahanglan na nimo tiyaga gihapon ka og panahon. No? Dili man pasabot yung mag-online marketing ka, affiliate marketer ka, dali na ka maka-earn because it also takes time. This is just an example of gross earnings. So, kinsa maning account. So, siya gross earnings. So, in dollars ni siya, no? Mo na yung mga example, just an example sa mga earnings sa online marketing. Abot siya 105,619.13 US dollars. So, ingon-ani, jud-degan ni siya katsaga. Sa ilang, pwede mahimong online marketer or affiliate marketer sa several ng mga stores online. Dili lang kayo isa ka store. So, several, so munang daghan ka makakita the online and promote sa different products. Because through this, they can earn. So, dako na kayo ni conversion. You times this by 50. The conversion rate is around 50 pesos, Philippine pesos. So, they earn that much. Okay? Example, product and service. So, sample lang ni siya, no? Na siya 1,000 a month. So, na siya sa price na 1,000, na siya commission niya 200. Okay? Example sa 2,000 ay 400. Sa 5,000 na siya 1,000. This is just an example. Sa mga ma-earn, umahimo kang affiliate marketer. So, in a year, nag-earn siya around, ilan na siya, 11,400. Ang ihang commission. Pero case-to-case basis lang. This is just a source of your extra income. If naka full-time job or employment, kani, ato aning extra amount. Makuna-kuna, kaganahan ba tamahin mo affiliate marketing? Okay, what are the advantages of affiliate marketing? We will see. First one is the low-cost business idea. You don't need enough capital or substantial capital. Low-cost ka siya, business idea. So kung may kinahanglan yung affiliate marketer, ka? Of course, you promote the product. Kabalo ka dapat o sa mga features ng mga product. If you promote the services, what's the services all about? If you promote a certain na mga products and services, kung kinahanglan siya, mga lugar yung mag-promote, kinahanglan ko ka, at least na naka-try ka sa ilahang personal. Kailangan maka-try ka by yourself or you can promote the product. More for me, it's hard na mag-promote niya. You do not even know. You do not even experience it. So, kada siya, low-cost business idea. Kung uban, affiliate marketer, simple product, you have to explore the product, you have to check. Okay? So, dili kaya siya anak kada po ang gusto. What else? No expertise needed. Dili daw kinahanglan expertise. So, by personal experience, siguro ang kinahanglan, no? I-check, dili ka no need to be an expert in a certain field to promote a certain product or services. But of course, you need to have research for the mind. For you to, at least so lang po mag-promote ka in the first place, what the expert is, dili kakabalo. We need maybe to have a further research on the product itself. So makita mo po na itong mga specifications and maybe a little knowledge, but no expertise needed. Secondary source of income. Kung kikaingon na matay full-time employment, and we have also the secondary source of income, you might be thinking na, kaya kanina kung affiliate marketing ko. Baka for me to have a secondary source of income. Convenience and flexible, so because you can do it at your own convenience, at your own pacing, at your own time. Wala may magbuot sa affiliate marketing, karon jud ka mag-market, magsulod jud ka, no. Ikaw ra magbuot sa imong gusto, dili ka makapangan, mapugos nimo to promote a certain product or services na wala ka kabalo or dili mo usa. So at this at or your own pacing. So these are just some of the advantages of being an affiliate marketer. So what are the limitations? Kung natin advantages, na po tayo limitations kung mahimot ang affiliate marketer. The first one, it requires commitment and self-discipline. Mali akong gainan niya, wala pa easy money to be an affiliate marketer. I mean, commitment and self-discipline. Why? Kaya kung hindi ka committed to do, kada bitong gusto ka nimo, well, ang imong income siguro, kung wala ka pag-apa sa income, kung happy ka nimo, that's okay. Pero kung gusto dyan nimo nga mao na ang imong source of income, kung dili kinahanglan mo sa secondary, kinahanglan di ka commitment, otherwise wala ko kay kita. So porsigido gihapon ka nga magbuhat sa maong trabaho. It takes time to get established. Why? Because primero, kung sila kaila sa ako, maghimo ko vlog ako, nga mga nag-follow sa ako. So wala pa'y mo click ato, wala pa'y mo buy. So it takes time na ilailakon ka sa mga tao, then make yourself public. Okay? Kaya kung maila na ka, establish na ka mo, in a way, ma-establish na yung credential mo, tuon na sa mo. Then, by the way, always na kanila i-follow. There is a lot of competition. Okay? Kaya sa pagkakahon, tungod sa online, daghan na kahon na himong affiliate marketer. And even sa una pa, before the pandemic pa, they are already active in this. So kung karon pa tamo sunod, I think it's not too late, but always think of it that there is a lot of competition in the market. And you have no control over pricing and commission. Kini, ay ang magbuot is the principal. So sila ang magbuot, usahay they have to change the pricing or the commission kung pila ay ihatag sa imo, wala kay control na. Unless otherwise, we have a contract. But ang ilang contract is, kung ano pa na ilang contract of decision, meaning take it or leave it. Wala tayo control, is sila ang pagbuot under prices and the commission that will be given. Okay, now we go to selling digital products. Then we have online marketing affiliate marketer. Now, second way to earn online is to sell digital products. Ano sa mga digital products na gina-sell online? So, ato matanawan dyan. High demand digital products. Ano sa mga example of high demand? Let me check. Okay. Number one, ebooks. Second, video. Third, software, photos, online courses, memberships, and subscriptions. So, na mo idea taro, no? Kay, kung wala mo ebooks, you can sell your videos. Kasi sa may mapalit sa imong video ang YouTube, or ang TikTok, o sa free man ang ilang mga videos nila, or even ang Netflix, no? Netflix also pays if you have maybe documentary na ilang kanon. Daghan ba sa Netflix ang mga mupalit silang mga documentary series. Now, we can sell it to them. Photos. You can also sell your photos na pwede nilang magamit, no? Kung maayo ka mag-use of your camera and you have nice photos na kinahanglan ma-sell, you can sold it through sa online. So, atong tanaw na to karon kung saan na kapag-sell of digital products. So, what is the best-selling ebooks in Amazon as of July 5, 2020? So, nabatay trivia natin. Any one of you can guess? Okay. The best-selling ebooks in Amazon, just a trivia, as of July 5, 2020 is the Honeysuckle Season by Mary Ellen Taylor. Inyong napansin uban nga. They create stories, ano? Kapag magod ang story, I just browse it in the on Facebook is you read the story, nice na kayo ang story, but as you click, as you go on, dili niya ipakuman ang story. Why? Because ang iyang i-present sa imo, kamantas mo, primero tunga-tunga ang chapter. Iyan gibutang if you want to read the whole story up to the ending, you have to pay. That's a strategy in selling electronic books online. Kini, unsa kay story ni Honeysuckle Season, no? Wala na ako nabasa, but based on this information, Honeysuckle Season is the best-selling ebooks online. So, naiuban, they give you only a glimpse of the electronic books. And if you want to continue and finish reading the whole story, then you have to pay. That's also a marketing strategy in selling your electronic books online. Number 2 is The Midnight Sun by Stephen Meyer, no? Author of the best-selling Twilight Saga. So, ano siya? Second na siya, yung best-selling books. The third one, Free Interference by Brad Marks, okay? Fourth, The Woman in the Moonlight. The fifth one, what's this? The Sean Hannity Live Free or Die. So these are the best-selling ebooks in Amazon. So at least na may idea. May ubang writer na they like to write stories. So at least now you have an idea ng akong story na they write. Pila pa naka-chapter, pili na lang ko siya mabalik online. Okay? Best platforms to write novels and earn. So kung sama ang mga best, pwede mo rin maka-explore kung if you love to write novels, no? Wattpad, Read Me, and Bravo Novel. So you may explore this now. You have a screenshot or pictures of this. You want to explore this for those who are interested in writing novels and you wanted to sell and earn ilang mabaligya ang ilang mga sinulat. So you may explore this digital platforms on the website. So also, want to know what's the best-selling software as of August 6, 2020? You can check. Okay, Microsoft 365. So some companies and even our own, we have Office 365. Magbayad ni o nadilhan na Outlook na PowerPoint, you can share your files. No? This is the best-selling software, but we need to buy this one. So I think the kind of mga companies that are going to buy this, the Office 365. Acrobat Pro DC. Second, the Norton, this is a antivirus, no? And the McAfee, total protection also on antivirus. At least you have an information of what are the best-selling software online. Okay, I think I need to move it fast because I think I have a lot of slides. Oh, where to sell your photos and videos? You have Netflix, you have Adobe Stock, you have Shutterstock, and you have Alamy. You may explore on this digital platform. Most profitable niche for online courses, computers and technology, business and entrepreneurship, and arts and crafts. So if you want to offer online courses, at least kini nga mga computer and technology, many people will be interested to participate in your online classes. So kini nga mga what we call mga fields, they're interested kung gusto mo mag-offer on how to bake, so arts and crafts. So kahon, di ba daghan na mga bayad for the online classes. So kung gusto mo offer, at least you have this idea. Then most profitable niche for online courses. So also you offer online courses. It's more on computer, no, operating system, and cyber security. These are the topic niche for online courses if you want to offer online courses. Then example of profitable subscription sites. Okay, we have this guide in PDF. Okay, the Game Changer, the Smart Blogger, and what they call the Lady Boss. So you may explore this what we call this subscriptions. So what are the advantages of selling online and selling digital products? The first advantage is, of course, lower overhead costs, as discussed earlier. High margin profit. Katungod lower in expenses, you have a high margin profit. Wala ka kay dalhan expenses. Never out of stock because virtual naman siya. Dili gid siya ingon nga wala ko ka-print, dili na nako ma-produce because it is always available. Dili siya makutban. And easy to manage, sell and deliver because you can just email it. Sometimes the digital or the product can be only downloaded online. So dili siya kinahanglan of physical delivery. However, there are also limitations in selling your products online. You lower perceived value. Sometimes mas taas ang perceived value kung hardbound, hard copy. But for digital products na siya lower perceived, ubos atong ang value na to din ha. Time-consuming product because you have to see it that it's perfect, na wala mga flaws. High competition, kapan dila ka nag-sell digital products online, then ideas can be copied. Okay, that's the limitations of selling digital products online. Okay, we go now to the selling of physical products, which is I think more interesting because many of you are now selling physical products online. Okay, physical products that can be sold, apparel, mga sinina, home appliance, gadgets, beauty products, groceries, food. So mga siya, you may explore on this. Then, what are the advantages of selling physical products? Okay, the first one. The first advantage is displaying value is easy. Why? Because you don't need actually a physical space. You need only to have a clear picture, but you need to invest in a good camera. Kanang mga camera na high resolution, para inyong pag picture is not blurred, or makita dyan niya mga real. Kasi sometimes, kung sa picture, ma-enhance sa pangit na ito, sometimes it must be realistic. What you see, what you get. Kaya nga gamay man di ay sa actual. Kaya picture is bako. So, kinahanglan po na realistic at ang picture. Displaying is high perceived value and create unique products. So, you can create your unique products or combination of products depending on your high perceived value. Okay, depending for me kung selling physical products, kung may high perceived value, if I go to a mall or official store, that's a high perceived value for me. But I just go to a ordinary seller, personally, dili siya high perceived value. Pero kung mato ko sa preferred seller na dili mall, high perceived value. That's for my personal opinion. If kung ako ang mag-purchase sa product online. Limitations in purchasing products online. What are the limitations of selling? Shipping and handling fees. Okay. Kaya ang shipping and handling fees, it must be shouldered by the customers. So now, so risk the damage will be product. The product will be damaged. Pag sa mga courier, sometimes no, I'm not just quite sure if the product is insured. Kaya usahay ma-damage man siya. And kung ma-damage siya, pwede baya nga ang seller dili niya daw, ang buyer dili niya daw. But na may mga Shopee guarantee, siguro ang Shopee no nga, they will pay the seller for the product, and they have an arrangement with the courier on how to handle this kanang mga na-damage ng mga products online. More overhead costs. Kung physical, why mag-sell ka physical products? Okay. You sell physical product, mas taas daw siya overhead costs. Maybe it presupposes siguro of selling physical products if you have an online store. Kaya gani nga, as I discussed, selling online products, physical products online, dili siya taas of overhead. This is selling physical products in an online store. Time consuming to sell. Well, kung you have a physical store, you need customers, you invite customers. So time consuming sa kung wala customer, no, you need to have more promotional campaign and ads in order for the customers na ma-engage ng products and okay? Types of online businesses. We go now to the types of online businesses based on the degree of digitalization. So we'll be learning what are different types of online businesses. Pure online business. So, kini siya, wala siya physical store. All activities are done via internet. And other also, partial online business. Some activities are done by internet, while some are done physically. Also, na siya karami. Because some stores, like example, SM store, they have physical store, they have also stores online. So, big stores actually, naana ni sila because may sulod na sila nga dili na pud sila magpalupit kay baka ilang tan-aw hinay na ilang sales sa ilahang online store, then they go physical store, then they go online store. Okay, so dali lang ni different business models ato lang ni i-master. Number 1 is B2B. B2B is business to business. A certain business, example, a software no sa Microsoft Team, business selling to another business. That's B2B. Microsoft Team selling to a certain business. So ilang software sell nila sa business. So that's B2B. Second, C2B. That's consumer to business. Kung sa mga consumer, example, I'm a product developer. Na ako'y program. Ano kung gusto na ko ibaligya ang akong program sa isa ka business. Pwede siya, consumer to business. C2C, consumer to consumer. So dali na siya. Ako na ako'y ipamaligya na personal, directly to my consumer to consumer, so directly to my consumer. Then, business to consumer. So, a big businesses like Lazada, Zalora, directly to the consumer. So, ang kung palitin na sa ila is B2C na business to consumer. Kung kita, ako, palit ko din ako po siyang resell to other person, kapwa may consumer to consumer. So, that's the discussion on different business models. Okay? Okay na? Business to consumer. So, kini siya. Number 1 is mga example mo niya, Grab Food or even Food Panda business directly to the consumer, or even Lazada, Zalora directly to the consumer. Business to business, like I explained earlier, one business buying from the other business. Consumer to consumer, pwede kini siya mga individual, retailers to retailers na siya. Directly siya individuals to individuals. Then, consumer to business. So, kung program developer, web developer, you can sell your product to business. Okay, another online question, Paul, what online business model do you operate or plan to operate? B2C, business to consumer, B2B, business to business, C2C, consumer to consumer, or C2B, consumer to business. So please key in your answer. Pero ang pinakamadali as of now maybe is, for me, C, kung ako ma-answer, consumer to consumer. Okay? Platforms to use for online digital business. So kako na natin concept na mamaligyan na kita no sa online. So unsa mga platforms na pwede na ito gagamitan karon because we have different platforms. Okay? Oh, nanata karon no? We have e-commerce and s-commerce. So electronic commerce versus social media commerce, because social media are now being innovative. They develop to become also e-commerce. But ang kalahian na sa e-commerce is purely like Lazada, Zalora, they are e-commerce purely, but social commerce by the use of your Facebook and marketplace, Instagram and Twitter, pwede na mamaligyan. So a combination of social media and electronic commerce and e-commerce. Okay, electronic commerce is the use of the internet and other networks to purchase, sell, transfer, or trade data, goods, and services. Okay, we have top 3 sites in the Philippines, no? Number 1 is Lazada. It's according to the survey, Shopee and Zalora. Okay, mauni ang mga top 3. Me personally, I shop mostly at Shopee and Zalora. I also shop at Lazada at Talansan. Okay? Shopee. Okay? Kinsa may dili familiar siguro ani nga Shopee. So, tanaw na to. Then, okay. I told earlier in Shopee, you cannot just buy. You can also sell. So if you want to sell online, you can follow the steps. You can sell online. You just click to register this one. You follow the process in registering. Okay, that's for the Shopee. And also another, we have all, kung dili lang ang Shopee, we have also government online shopping platforms. If you're not aware of this, we have one store. So pwede na ito muna ma-explore. Ako, wala pa dyan kung kapalitin yung mga online shopping store platforms. Okay, we have one store. We have Shopina.com by the DTI. Now, okay, these are what also government engaging now in online selling. What is social commerce? So just a combination of social media and electronic commerce, selling products directly within the social media platforms. Kabalo naman ta, also at mga social media karon. Top 3, okay, the sites, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Mao na sila ang top 3. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and the rest, LinkedIn, and YouTube. So, pwede na dito ka pamaligya sa YouTube. Okay? So, you may explore this because the free magod niya siya, easily accessible. Also, Instagram, the new face of e-commerce. Okay? Then, you open an IG business account if you want to sell on Instagram. Okay, that's the account of our colleagues in WPC, Julie. So, yan ang steps. You open that home icon and you have that settings. You follow just an account. Okay, switch to professional account. You may explore this. So, I may not dwell more on this one. And welcome to Instagram. Okay, that's how you do it. On Facebook, we'll see how to sell in marketplace. You have this kind of murag palengke or sila siya mura siya icon nga house. Then after that, you have to click sell. And after selling, you create new listing. So, makita bito na to sa marketplace, nagata na kayo mga items na post your product. Okay? Sa marketplace, you post your products. Okay. So, ingon ano siya na uban, installment or pahulugan. Buyer can message the seller directly about the price, terms, and conditions. Types of online entrepreneur, individual sellers, and of course, brands, boutiques, they are companies, Requirements to sell in e-commerce, you have a business registration, Government IDs, you fill out the forms, quality photos and videos. So they require all of this. So ready na ta if you want to sell online. And you have, of course, sufficient resources, internet, and also mga high definition na mga laptops and cameras. Seller fees, they have to pay for this minimal seller fees. Okay, the commission, the withdrawal fee, and the processing fee. You have to pay all of this, but which dili ko kabalo the exact amount of this, no? Depende siguro sa kinsa nga digital store ang inyong kasa mo dapat mag-sign up. And also the delivery fee. Other stores, no, they subsidize the delivery fee. And penalty. Penalty ni for bogus na mga sellers. They have, or magpadala mo product na dili mo sa the-order. Then the seller will have to pay the penalty. How items are brought to e-sites. So others, your storage, then you go to the fulfillment warehouses. This is done by Lazada and even Shopee. But also, ngayon bali, you pack it on your house, then you have to pick it up. Okay. How Lazada fulfillment works, no? You deliver the products to Lazada. Lazada will pick and packet your products and deliver it to the courier. And the consumer will have to wait. That's how Lazada fulfillment works. How items are brought to customers in S-commerce setting. So on S-commerce, usually, no, individuals na siya. Your storage, you bring the item to the consumer directly. Because this is C2C business, consumer to consumer. Ikaw na mag-pack, ikaw na po ang mag-deliver. How to get your payments, okay? The e-commerce pay you on schedule. Ngayon ba, they pay you every Wednesday. They pay you every, the Lazada, I think, pays you every Tuesday. Wednesday, matingali ang ilang schedule because they have that e-wallet. Then the payment that will be deposited to your e-wallet will be withdrawn to your account. Kung electronic commerce, though, you have the schedule. But kung social commerce, the customer directly pays you. But for sa Shopee, because ng
Mga aso mo, uy!
Order received. So for order received, it's the time they have to pay. What we call this, they have to pay the seller. I know this is quite long, but I'm making it fast because I'm running out of time. So I still have around, on my watch, 10:17, so I need to finish it by 10:30. Dali naman because this is our illustrations. Okay, now you how to become a productive entrepreneur. How to make sure that you stay productive online. What are the tips and staying focused on your work? Work time is not playtime, it's work time. So you allot a time for work. Okay, dili kay kalingaw ka matanaw ka sa mga social accounts, social media of another person. Instead, you mag-focus ka sa imong marketplace. So time for work. Mag-designate time to be allotted ng full-time. Common distractions, of course, no? Non-business related texting or calling, checking the status of other person's posts, poking old classmates on FB, mga distraction and posting status and checking the comments and reactions. So these are the common distractions. Okay, second, the schedule when to go online. So, although na-mention din physical store versus virtual store. Virtual store is open 24/7, but it does not mean na available to 24/7. Pero it's up to you kung sa imong time i-allot. If you want to answer your queries sa midnight, it's up to you. So, ang iyang i-suggest lang ay hindi mo hotdoon 24/7 to be on. Okay? Then one task at a time. You will achieve more if you focus. Okay? Dili multitasking, so one task at a time. What to do Microsoft app, no? So we have this, no? Go to online queries, meet with employees about the target, manage the inventory, go online to post items, answer queries, talk to customer, manage the delivery of sold, talk to supplier for needed items, and go online. So you can have this and okay? On you nga, matanawan nimo if you want to do list once a month. Okay? Okay, have a plan for your business online. If you don't have a plan, your plan is to fail. So if you know when you have ang imong online business, dili lang basta-basta. So what kind of products, halunan ba ng products, and demand ba and how you manage your online selling. Okay, are you familiar with this? I'm sure you're all familiar with this one. Okay, choose one platform to start. Don't try to conquer all of them right Dili na pwede po sa imo if you're multitasking. Well, you're a full-time ka nga work, you can choose several. But kung beginner kayo, you just choose one of this platform to start. Because at the end, I have also interesting to share. If you can earn not only by selling, you can also earn later by purchasing your product online through or you post a high quality media materials. So, ano siya? Example sa high quality, low quality, dili ng blurred. Okay? Write a complete and honest description of your item. Then, mga sizes, specification, mga sukod, very important for your audience, for your buyers to see nga, pila di ilang red light nga, centimeter kada ko na may kanina po. Sometimes, kita po ka buyer, magbasa po ka. We need to read. We need also to read, no? Okay, sometimes, nakabasa ko, ay, mali ang sukod, wala po kung kabasa. Pag abot sa item, it's so small. So, dili na to siya ma-read. Kita po na po the responsibility to read. It's because if the seller already posted the sizes, then we have to read. Item delivered with that much items posted. Sa man siya example, clear or transparent, but iyahang gibaligya. Advertise niya kay glass ba na siya? But ang real item nga gipalit is dili ada glass ang tunga. Mga ano siya acrylic. So, sa man expectation versus reality. So, avoid this one. Provide original purchase documentation. So, kung nasa mga warranty, mga papeles, so you need also to provide that. Then, offer a fair and competitive price to sell your items online. Okay? So, kini nga time, tungod kay daghang competition. Example, ring light. Ang prices na yun, may 89, 27, 91, 49, 59. Ikaw, magkapalit ka. Basta mo yun. Sometimes, naputay fear if the product is sobra kabarato. I have actually that fear na sobra kabarato, di baon makakani. If sobra pag kamahal, I expect yun na mahal yun kaayo pag ambot, ay pareha naman na dinis barato o nawong. So, sa ako na lang tunga na lang kumupalit ko. So, kay, poor, ubos kaayo, kung mahal kayo, baka gansi ka kayo kung mahal. So, sometimes, I have actually what we call that. Nana ko idea karon when it comes to shopping. In sa ako na ko pag-compare, I have to click that like button, the heart one. Then, mo adto ko sa my likes. Pag abot ako na itong my likes mo, na siya yung icon na find similar. When I click that, mong gawas ang items, the same item na akong gawin. So I have the comparison of all the prices and all the specs, and you have to read it. And for me to decide which item na akong ipalit based on the same specs. So na ako nang na-learn through online shopping. And did you know, we can, di ba kanina shop online and also you have to resell it. I will teach you per personal account on how to earn while purchasing online through a Rabbit program, which I will show you. Be professional and responsive to queries, no? Kung may mga kuan sila nagreklamo, be professional sa ilahang pag-reply. Naman po uban nga so nasty ang comment, no? Damage to na kayong bumili, sayang na ang pera niyo. So we have also to think about it and how we are going to respond. So personally, I think we have to respond to them personally. Kaya naba ka na sa time na ilang iibot ang ilang complaint. Kaya na may uban nga, we talked already and we have already addressed your complaint. Kaya kung pangit ang feedback, so syempre maka-affect sa future ng mga customers. Okay? Nanawa yung comment na nyo, akala ko ba may shipping fee, bakit may naka-charge na lang. So, we need also to answer that question. Kaya sometimes, ang makaingan na dito, sometimes na free shipping, actually, it's not actually free shipping. They only subsidize a certain portion up to 60, up to 125. But nakabutang siya nga dako free shipping. Dili na free shipping, only portion of it is subsidy. But before, totally free shipping dito before. Before now, I think 2018, ang Shopee they offered. But now, only a portion of it is subsidy. Positive comments, no? Attract customers. Okay? But negative comments drive away customers. Okay? You need also to boost your sales. How you are going to do that? Sometimes in boosting your sales, you have to pay off. Pag-pay ka rin ha. For a minimal amount through your credit card, you have nasa amount, no? Kaya pag-boost sa iyong sales, mo-appear siya sa mga newsfeed, ma-advertise ng iyong sales. Then you create your own website. Kung kaya, you can have that. You can create your own website. Then you can build your brand. Have control on your prices. That's the advantages. Have access to consumer data. And you won't have to share your profits with others. That's the advantages of online selling. Okay, this is the portion that I really want to share with you, the shop back, the smarter way to shop and get rebates online. Because I've been sharing this sa mga mahilig magpamalit. Sige, nagpamalit mo. I personally discovered this. I thought that this portion is a way back before. No? Abi ko dili na siya legitimate. This is a scam, but no. This is a legitimate rebates program na maka-earn ka while shopping online. Sige, nagpamalit sa online. Wala ba'y mabalik sa imo? Well, kung kamao ka, mangita din, hey, you will install this app when you when you purchase online, na rebates na mag-give nimo. Kini separate and independent of the rebates na ihatag sa mga Shopee, sa mga, di ba, na mga coins you earn in Shopee, that is separate one. This is also a separate program, okay? You need to install the app, that icon, Shopback. You need to screenshot this. Pangitaan niya sa Play Store for Android and App Store for Apple. So, you see, different. Actually, Shopback started way back in 2005, I think, no? The partners now with over 500 merchants worldwide, including sa Philippines, no? Shopee, Food Panda, Zalora, Nike, and kini nga mga stores na inyo makita din. But ang mga sikat ka, mao ni Shopee, Zalora. If you want to buy sa Zalora, no, up to 6%, Shopee up to 10%. That's the amount na pwede ninyo ma-earn, no, of the total checkout amount. Okay. Na-download na ka ng Shopback app, then you click that Shopee because you will be directed to the Shopee store. You buy there as usual. In buying there, nakapalit na ka, no, nakakay na buy. So, mag-email sila sa imo like this. Oh, Shopback, here is your latest Shopback. So thank you with shopping via Shopback, and we hope you enjoyed your latest purchase with us. Your Shopback has been credited to your Shopback. So this is just an example. Kung kanos ako gapalit, unsa nga store, unsa nga order number, pila akong Shopback. You see that? The amount will be deposited in the virtual wallet. Your question, kana ba nga amount ma-use ba na nako in paying my purchases online? The answer to that is no. For me personally, I've already earned this much. But di ko ni siya one time. Parang I'm using Shopback for around 2 years already. Mag 2 years this November. And your earnest year is a lifetime. So pasabot ng lifetime, dili siya mag-expire. Ang pangutan na, kana ba nga amount, magamit mo na nako pagbayad? No, dili siya magamit. Because they will really give it to you in cash. So that's the amount that I've already earned. That's my amount. Okay. Okay, I'm a bit confused because some are, the time is running, it's already 10:28, then I have to finish that. Okay, mangutan na mo, insa ako man na nako, ibayad, hindi na ako mabayad. I-withdraw yun na nako. Okay? The amount of withdrawal is 200, the minimum amount. Or can I withdraw? Well, ako, gagamit ko Globe, GCash. Dito na ko i-withdraw din BPI. If you have an account with BDO, BPI, Metrobank, China Bank, West West, PNB, RCBC, Security, that's that Union Bank and UCPD, you can withdraw the amount. But to tell you, i-Shopback ako, dili pa man na diretso ugma ni mo ma-withdraw. Magkulat pa po 75 days. Kay mahitabo nga na-order ko, what if nagtagaan ko Shopback sa Shopee or Zalora, i-cancel na ko ang order. So what will happen? Ang Shopback, i-notify sila sa store that your order has been canceled already. And the amount of your Shopback ilang bawian will be readjusted. So kamao sila mo bawi. Mo nang gakulat sila na period na 75 days. Within which kung walay cancellation, walay withdrawal, they will give it back to you. So sa ako mo na akong na-earn by purchasing online. Okay? Invite your friends to Shopback. Okay? You will earn 100 pesos bonus immediately when they sign up. And use your referral link and spend 300. Share or anyway the code below if you wish this by personal referral code. You immediately earn 100. I also earned 100. That's only kung imong i-share. I'm already teaching this for you. Para lang may idea ba? Labi na reseller mo. Sayang ang earning nyo sa Shopee. I'm about to end my presentation. Thank you so much for watching. Never give up. Today is hard. Tomorrow will be worse because we do not know tomorrow. And the day after tomorrow will be sunshine. This is a positive, optimistic hope for us, especially we are in an area of what we call unprecedented times, full of challenges in this area of pandemic. Now, we do not know when will this pandemic will end because according to the WHO, 2 years, according to history, 7 years, that we do not know. But as of the present, mauna siya sa pagkakataon. Then, si Jack Ma never give up. Tomorrow is hard. Remember, Jack Ma is one of the richest person in China. He owns Alibaba and also Lazada. Okay? Tomorrow will be worse. But he's optimistic that the day after tomorrow will be sunshine. The journey is of 1,000 miles begin with a single footstep. So mga Chinese na din itong mga inspirations for one because remember sa Chinese sa ila gid na ang concept of doing business. Okay, we come now. I hope nabot ka na po ang oras. It's 10:31 in my clock. You have your Q&A now. It's time allotted for your questions. If any, please write in the chat box your question because I will be answering your questions later. Thank you so much for attending our webinar. We hope also to see you in the future. But before we will end, I will answer your mga inquiries. I think the floor is now ready for the open forum. Sis?
Thank you, Attorney Walag, for the informative presentation on wages and productivity. Going online is an interesting approach for the establishments in facing the new normal situations because engaging in this style of business establishments will help the establishments to become more productive in delivering their products and services. As everybody now convinced to go online, you can try it now. By the way, please visit and like the DOLE Bureau of Relations Facebook page through www.facebook.com/Bureau of Labor Relations PH. The DOLE BLR is headed by Director Maria Consuelo S. Bacay. Before we proceed to the open forum, let me first acknowledge our participants who are viewing now. For the Regional Tripartite Industrial Peace Council, Northern Mindanao, viewing now are its officers and members led by Vice Chairperson for Labor, Mr. Nicandro L. Borja, and the Vice Chairperson for Management, Ms. Vivian M. Lawansa. Good morning, sir, Ma'am Vivian. We also have the Northern Mindanao Federation of Family Welfare Committees. Viewing now are the members and officers headed by the Chairperson, Ms. Archeline C. Basalo, and Vice Chairperson, Mr. Jose Eric C. Baralea. Thank you again to everybody who are actively viewing in this webinar sessions. We are now ready for the open forum to answer your questions or clarifications. Let me remind our participants to kindly through your name and company that you are representing, and please mute your microphones. Thank you. Attorney Walag, our first question is, what is the employable age for kasambahay?
Thank you, Sis. That's a very good question. The employable age for kasambahay is 15 years old above. So, employable na siya kung kaedad na 15 above. Okay? So, but kung 14 below or 15 below, that's very unlawful to engage them as kasambahay. So, remember that the 15 above, pwede naman yung kasambahay.
Another question, what is the pre-employment requirements?
Okay, for kasambahay, no? For the employer, natin mga pre-employment requirements na require. Diba kung na-mention kayo, employable age is 15 above. So first, as an employer, we require them to present their birth certificate. So mangutan na wala mo to determine the age kay basta employ mo minor no nga below 15, so unlawful siya kay na siya penalty nga mag-employ mo below 15. So kung mingon wala medical wala birth certificate, they can also present baptismal certificate or any records to prove or to show the age. Then second, they can require an employer for a health certificate. Particularly now, the pandemic karon, but before that, ang law, you get required to have a medical or health certificate issued by the competent authority. Nagaingon nga wala siya mga sakit. Kaya dili na gusto mo employ o mga kasambahay nga na ang sakit. So, kinahanglan ta medical certificate. Another, police clearance and NBI clearance. Why? To assure us being the employers nga wala mga criminal records nga nang-apply sa ato ang kasambahay. So, mauna ang mga kailangan as an employer nga that is the right of the employer to require those requirements, medical certificate or health certificate, birth certificate or baptismal, and police clearance and NBI clearance. So as an employer, you have the right to ask those requirements from a prospective kasambahay ng mga employees. Pero kung kailan na rin mo personally, maybe you can, pwede nimo ma-waive ang mga requirements for na mga apply ka as kasambahay. Okay,
Thank you.
you're clear on that?
Yes, so we have here, is there a retirement pay for the kasambahay attorney?
Okay, that's a good question, no? Because the retirement pay under is retirement pay applies only to those who are employing more than 10 above. So for a kasambahay, kung ikaw nga isa or duha, dili ka entitled for a retirement pay. Kung if you see in the labor code, ang retirement pay excluded ang mga nag-employ of less than 10. Unless kung imong kasambahay daghan mo, mansion ang balay, 20 mo ka kasambahay, pwede siya. But under the labor code, katong the employee of less than 10, dili siya entitled to a retirement pay ang isa ka kasambahay. But of course, if the employer is generous enough to give something to the kasambahay as a pabakod, iyahang trabaho pila ka years, the employer is not pushing. But as to the retirement entitlement of the kasambahay, dili siya if less than. However, sa SSS, remember, na-covered na ba yan sila sa SSS? They can claim also retirement sa ilahang SSS upon reaching the age of 60 or rendering at least 5 years. So makaklaim sila kay kung makapagitaga, pwede sila makaklaim dito o retirement reaching the age of 60. But kana nga retirement ng pangutana, presuppose siguro na ang magbayad din ha is ang employer. Pero katong kaingon, depende kung ang kasambahay na employ more than 10 na but less than release sila for our retirement. But pwede sila sa business. So akong na-explain siya.
Another question, sorry. Attorney, is the employer obliged to issue pay slip upon payment of salary of the kasambahay?
Yes, as required by law. Every, di ba, magbayad sa kasambahay 15 to 30 or may uban nga whole month. So, they're required na ito nga mag-issue the pay slip together with the deductions if any. So, required siya. Okay, another question says, please.
Let me check.
Okay.
Is the obligation of employer to pay hospital bills if the kasambahay is sick?
That is a very good question, no? Kung obliged ba ang employer na magbayad of hospital bills if the kasambahay is sick? Okay, under the kasambahay law, may giingan niya, the employer has to provide medical assistance. But when it comes to hospitalization bills, di ba ang atong kasambahay is nasulod na to siya sa PhilHealth? The PhilHealth will cover for the hospital bills. Dili necessary yun ang employer na magbayad. Pwede ba ang employer mag-give to some extent medical assistance payment, but the word there is obligation. I do not, what we call this, believe or under the law, the obligation of the employer for the kasambahay is dapat ma-enroll niya ang PhilHealth. Kaya abot, kita man tanan na ang PhilHealth nga portion siya ang mag-subsidy sa payment sa hospital bill. So in excess of that, if the employer can subsidize the medical assistance, then pwede mo sulod din ha ang employer nga mag-pay. However, kung may wala employer ka, pwede ko makahatag o medical assistance but dili na ko ma-cover ang remaining bills lugar. So, pwede na siya to some extent ma-cover niya ang portion niya, kaya niya ma-cover. So, maunang importante nga ato jud silang ipasulod ang PhilHealth. Ang PhilHealth na ko makatabang sa akong kasambahay once na magsakit sila. Okay, so another question says,
Okay, attorney, are kasambahay included in productivity incentive if some other task requires them to participate in the business of the owner? What will be the computation of doing so?
okay, this is a very good question. I like this, no? If kasambahay included in the productivity incentive, if some other tasks require them to participate in the business of the owner, okay. This question, nana ko medyo clarification. Kini bang business of the owner is separate siya in the in the household, okay? Personally, I also give incentivizing scheme sa akong mga kasambahay. Like for example, I have a cap na ang kurente na mo dapat 4,000 lang. If ma-save nila ang current electricity bill, for example, nahimo na lang siyang 2,000, the remaining 2,000, I will give it to the kasambahay. That's my productivity incentive program to my own kasambahay in the household. But this question requires productivity incentive of a business owner. Mura magudi siya ang kasambahay is ipagtrabaho niya sa business. Am I correct siguro? Am I correct siguro in interpreting this question that I have a business, ako mga kasambahay nga nasa balay, ipa-appeal na ko sa akong business, then allowed ba sila mo appeal o productivity incentive? Well, ako sa i-answer, allowed ba in the first place ang kasambahay? Na nako'y tindahan, na helper na ko, ipa-trabaho na ko sa tindahan as a general rule to be clear, as a general rule. Nga niya ang situation, dili pwede ang atong mga kasambahay ipatrabaho sa mga private na business. Dili pwede siya ipatrabaho. Why? Unless the kasambahay consented thereto. Akong trabaho is panimalay lang. Kung dili ko nimo pwede i-ato kay naka-negosyo. Kung imo mo i-ato sa pagtrabaho ko sa imong negosyo, then kinahanglan ko consent mo sugot ko. Then second condition nga imo siya ipatrabaho sa negosyo is imo siyang bayaran sa regular wage, sa daily wage ana nga negosyo. Nakaibukasan sa kugon, imo siya ipabantay dito sa kasimana. 365 ang daily, bayaran mo siya 365. Then provided nga. Then kana nga question kung naa naman siya sa kugon dito, imo naman gyud trabaho, kung na incentive program siya nga nag-participate siya. Yes, I believe pwede na to siya mahatagan because for the meantime nga 1 week of part-time man siya. Kung participate siya sa productivity incentive sa mga business owner, then I believe he's also entitled to that. Another very interesting topic that I want to relate with this productivity incentive is that atong mga kasambahay, we have an advisory stating the competency-based wage scheme for the kasambahay. Example, ako kasambahay, nakakuha ko NC2 certificate from TESDA. NC2 certificate on childcare, landscaping, pruning. Kunya, NC2 certificate, na-inform ako kung ako i-apply ako mga na-learn. Naman siya batang gamay, childcare. Sabot sa amo nga pwede increasean ang sweldo, okay? But the word that is made, that may be entitled to the increase of the basic monthly wage equivalent to 2.2% of the monthly basic wage, provided nga it is under agreement. Na naka-NC2 ko, na ako'y pruning, ma'am, magka-hardiner ko, but I have NC2 certificate on landscaping, akong i-apply, but na ako'y additional nga, what we call this, naka-additional compensation, and the rate for that is 2.2% of the basic wage. However, dapat kung giingon na ang kasabutan, kamusugot ang inyong amo, then you have that certificate from TESDA and you apply that certificate sa balay. Kaya na siya additional skills na mo na learn aside sa imong sweldo, that is an additional skill. Okay? That is, I think, in relation mo. Nangutana siya, will be bila computation of doing so, kung hitabo na sa fund, that is 2.2% for additional skills. But subject sa agreement sa amo o sa kasamahan. Okay? Another question says?
Okay, so another attorney, in this time of pandemic, and the kasambahay unfortunately got positive, who will shoulder her hospital obligations? Second, will her or her employer can fire his out of the service due to this very disgusting situation?
Okay. Kahon nga panahon, no, when the person got positive, related na siya sa questions of first nga the PhilHealth will subsidize. In kaso, ang inyong kasambahay na positive, then you don't have any PhilHealth, then I think the employer, no, can give medical assistance to the kasambahay. But katong whole amount yun na i-gasto sa, I mean, the word is obligated to pay. Kasi supposedly, kung naa siya yung PhilHealth, ang PhilHealth mag-subsidize din eh. Kung wala siya yung PhilHealth, the employer, mag-give of medical assistance to that kasambahay. Okay? So, ang question pag second, an employer can fire his or her out of service. Pag fire magod sa kasambahay is we have also to follow the grounds under the labor code in the just and authorized causes of termination. Yan, giingon kayo due to the very disgusting situation. So, masabot niya ma-fire ba siya due sa pandemic because that is very broad. Pwede siguro na may ingnon nga dapat kung mag-fire siya kasambahay, that must be one of the causes. Asa mga causes, di ba kahibalo na mata katong dishonesty, unlawful, but iyang giingon is due to the very disgusting situation. Namo po iuban dito nga other analogous cause. Butang nato, di na mo makasinabot. Nya, kini siya due to the disgusting situation. Unsa ni nga disgusting? Tungod ba ni sa pandemic? Tungod ba ni nga nahadlok ka? Fear nga ang kasambahay nimo makatakod sa imo or ikaw matakdan or strained ba ka inyong relationship. So you need to be, I think, so specific with this. Kaya naa may mga wala na enumerate but ma-fall siya sa other, itawag na to analogous cause. That could be a ground for what we call termination sa services of kasambahay. Imong kasambahay, imong tanaw nga na nag-bring og sakit na maka-prejudice sa health. Okay, that is an authorized cause. Dishonesty, siya, disrespect, pwede siya, but out of this very disgusting situation, I think we need to define what disgusting situation is. Before na ito ma-justify na pwede mo siya ma-terminate. Because in disgusting situation, di ba kita ngayon just because of this pandemic, there must be a very concrete situation na ma-fall under the analogous cause to justify the termination or the same. I hope I answered that question squarely. So we have still more time, no? Roughly still around 10 minutes.
Another question, attorney. Naabay protection ang mga seller online if ang mga buyer mag-ingon ng harsh words to your shop. Sometimes, the buyer, if dili sila satisfied sa ilang purchase, they will aggressively point out directly by saying scammer, fake shop. How we can handle that?
Okay, I think this is a hard question for me to answer, no? Legally speaking, if the buyer, no, mag-say siya, words that would amount to libelous statements, I think that's the time actionable. Ang iyang statement, then you can file for libel. But kung mag-express lang ang seller sa iyang opinion, nga not tantamount siguro sa derogatory about libel, kana na may mga actionable, na may mga wrong na under the law dili siya actionable directly. Kung may na siya dili ko ganahan kay pangit ni na yupi na guba. So kana siya mo di ba natin freedom of expression to state ang ilang opinion, but akong tanaw if it amounts to derogatory and libelous, then pwede siya actionable. But kung ilang tanaw nga harsh siya but not actionable, sometimes wala tayo cause of actionable, lisod yung tao, go to the court to file cases on this. Okay, syempre nabaya tayo mga requisites for a cause of action nga masatisfy ang court before natin proceed. So listen kaayo, depende to the words if itantamang to derogatory statements that is libelous in nature. So maulit tingali na ako ikatubag when it comes to say this na fake shop. And ako gabay ko online but dili ko ganahan gawit 1 to 3 or 4 but dili na gid ko mag-state. Something mat naiuman so ayo magka. So mauna akong matubag. Then another question says,
Kung na-aksidente sa work tapos wala nagpakabana ang empleyado ay company, unsa daw ang buhaton attorney?
okay, this is work-related injuries, no? So we have ACC to cover that, the Employees Compensation Commission to cover for work-related injuries and even deaths. Okay? Then napunta ang field, napunta sa SSS, the what we call disability benefit and also field health sa hospitalization. So, kung walang ginawa ang company, di ba, number niya sa BCC, they need to have a logbook. Kung wala nila i-register an employer, then they have to shoulder the expenses. So, kini mo apply sa regular workforce because talking about private companies. So, naatay, pwede mo duol din sa buhatan sa ground floor on claims regarding work-related injuries, no? Mga aksidente man eh. Then, liable pa dyan mo if you do not follow the occupational safety and health standards. Na pa mga fines and penalties upon inspection. Wala ninyo na-follow, inspect sa DOLE. So, ako ang tulubagon sa plan. So, I think, mauna akong matubag ni Ana. So, another question says?
I think this is the last question. Are we required to give bonus to an employee whose service is less than a year?
Okay, this is a tricky question. The word is bonus. Okay? Ako lang clarify basic 13-month iya pa sa buwan. Bonus and 13-month are different. When we say 13-month pay, that is required and mandatory under the law. Kung 13-month and render siya less than a year, so syempre proportionate ang iyang 13-month pay. Ako nang alis din of 13-month pay proportionate, but when it comes to bonus, this is another term, no? It's over and above what is required by law. Kung iya gyud pasabutin nga dili na siya kung 13-month pay less than a year proportionate, but bonus less than a year, even magaling more than a year, dili required ng employer to give. So unless there is a CBA or company policy to that effect. So mao na siya kung naamoy company policy or CBA less than a year, na nakastate ito makatatag bonus, then that's the time na pwede what we call entitled ang mga employees. So kini wala man gud siya mga additional nga facts, no, kay bonus naman yang giingon. So in the absence of the company policy or CBA, bonus iyang na year dili siya required mo hatag ang employer. But kung 13-month pay yung pasabot na ni less than a year proportionate.
Okay? Another, napada-isa pahabol. Attorney, saan ko makukuha ang guidelines on wages and productivity incentive program?
Okay, naana siya sa among office, we can furnish you a copy. That's kung mayroon ka wages, so natay wage order that for domestic worker, for the regular workforce, on productivity incentive program, we can give you technical assistance actually in how to design your productivity incentive program. We have also a law on that, the RA 6971, on the productivity incentive program. So, pwede mo for further details on that, our office can furnish you a copy and can provide you technical assistance on wages and productivity. So, you can email us at rtwpb-x@gmail.com or visit our website www.nwpc.dole.gov.ph. Then you click regional updates, you go to region 10. Then you can also request adto kung sa mga training o technical assistance. So, pwede na ito ihatag itong contact numbers at the end, siguro you can call us and visit our office on this. So, our office can assist on wages and productivity incentive. Thank you.
Yes, thank you sa tanan nga nag-participate sa atong question and answer sa atong open forum. So, I think this ends our webinar session. Please do not forget to accomplish the feedback form with the link that we will be sent to your respective email addresses. We hope you have learned something from us. We will be having another webinar on October 9, the topic of which is DOLE Advisory number 26-2020 payment of wages and other monetary benefits through transaction accounts to be presented by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. Please visit our FB page, the Regional Tripartite Wages and Productivity Board, and DOLE-X Labor and Employment Education Services for the registration links. Thank you once again. Keep safe and God bless as always.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you, thank you.
Magkaisa sa